Hey guys, it's Stormy here.
Hey, Buffles, it's Myth.
Hey peeps, it's me.
Okay, first question. Finally, after years of wait, a new land has been released. With the end of the 3 adventures in the Zyos archive, there has been a massive build-up to this new land. What do you think, lore-wise, is hidden in this land?
So about the land of Baloosh, I think maybe it will mean a lot of things for the lore, and there will be a lot of new items and lore adventures. Just because, they have a temple in the land and like a shop, so maybe these two things will help add new stuff, and maybe the temple will have like a hidden door thingy, like the Temple of Zeus has, and that will mean more expansions to the lore.
Okay, so about this new land, I seriously haven't visited it because Animal Jam doesn't want to participate in connecting with me, but from what I've heard, I think it's a new opportunity for Animal Jam to get their stuff together. And I think it's actually pretty cool because a lot of Animal Jam players have been getting bored with just the same few lands and everything, and with all these adventures coming out and with all of these new things that Animal Jam is bringing to the game, I think it's actually a great thing.
Well, first of all, some opinions on the land. 1, I don't like the name. 2, I think it's a bit small, compared to the other lands, in my opinion. It's a bit small, but, and it's a bit pointless. But lore-wise, I think it might be... I think the Phantoms might venture, and the Phantoms might try to steal the stone again. Maybe. Anyways. Next question. The new Swampyland Baloosh has been a major step for HQ in 2018. Do you think we can expect even more for them this year?
Well, I don't think that we can expect a lot of things from Animal Jam because 2017 was like a really bad year in terms of releasing updates. A lot of people just weren't really content with the updates, but the more lore focused things seem to indicate that the game is going in a more lore-ish direction, which will be which is something that players, I think, enjoy more than the item-focused stuff.
So I think maybe AGHQ might release something new in 2018. Well, considering since there's so many holidays that we still haven't reached yet. But also, who knows, maybe AGHQ gives up or something. It all depends on their progress and what they have planned for us in the future. So, really, it's as if they can afford it, and if not.
Okay, so in my opinion, as Myth has said, such a good year for Animal Jam. People quit. Update-wise, it was mostly horrible. But I think we could expect better things from 2018 as experienced the bad, sort of like a downfall of AJ. I think that might be the peak of the bad updates, and they might learn how to make better things and how to please the community. So, yeah, I think we can expect some decent things from AJ. Okay, next question. A new type of Arctic fox seems to be making its way to the diamond shop. In the past, we have already had similar animals such as the spring bunny and the snowflake Arctic wolf. What are your opinions on this new animal? Should they have made more effort into creating a new animal?
So, like, I think that when they did the first thing with the spring bunny and they had just added like little flower patterns, it was cool. It was original. When they did it with the Arctic wolf, it was like, it was kind of boring and it didn't feel as fresh and original anymore. But it was like acceptable. Now with the Arctic fox, I don't think it's that acceptable. It's mostly just uncreative, in my opinion. But I think this is an animal that most people will use just because it was in the stores for a while in the form of the fox and as the Arctic fox. So it's not going to be as bad as a new animal, which will be eventually forgotten, like the lynx, for example. But it's still going to be a bit uncreative and boring. On the flip side, it's a very good idea because a lot of people get bored of the animals easily. So by taking the old animals and just making them a bit better, that will hopefully just save them a lot of time in terms of creating animals. That way they can just create animals as they want and the community will still be a bit disappointed, but it won't take them as much time.
I do agree with Myth on that one, but I kind of think that the polar Arctic foxes, I think it's kind of pointless. I mean, yeah, they have the little sparkles and the patterns, but seriously, I don't think it's actually worth spending your diamonds because if you already have an Arctic wolf or Arctic fox, um, I don't really think you should buy it. As well as AGHQ should have spent their precious time making another unique animal, something that would match with the Baloosh land.
I think the snowflake not snowflake Arctic fox. I mean, the Arctic fox is the new one, anyways. Is really pointless because I get that. I do like that they're implementing more of these special limited edition animals, but it just seems kind of pointless for me. And I don't feel like they're needed in the community. And it might make it more laggier in very crowded servers.
Thank you all for watching.